According to the Department of Environment Manager, the carbon tax has no impact on most greenhouse gas emissions in Canada. John Moffat, Assistant Deputy Minister, said the fuel tax likely affected only a third of emissions at best. Moffat gave a stunning display of political ease before the Senate National Finance Committee on Wednesday. It is impossible to perfectly disaggregate the contribution of any individual measure because the measures all work together. However, our current best analysis is carbon pricing. Both the fuel charge and the industrial pricing systems across Canada are contributing and will contribute approximately a third of the overall emission reductions we are seeing today and that we project in the future. Before the same committee this past week, Environment Minister Stephen Guilbeault garbled figures in claiming the carbon tax has cut greenhouse gas emissions by a third. Guilbeault itemized figures totaling about 2% of emissions, not 33%. When questioned by the committee, Guilbeault gave figures totaling 73 million tons in emissions between 2018 and 2022. 73 million tons is just 2% of the combined 3,597 million tons of emissions over the same 5-year period, according to national inventory reports. The most recent national inventory report, released May 2nd, confirmed emissions in 2022, the most recent available data, increased 9.3 million tons year over year to 708 million tons. Emissions last declined in 2020 due to pandemic lockdowns. 70% of companies who received money through Trudeau's $8 billion Net Zero Accelerator initiative made no commitment to actually reduce emissions. That's according to Canada's Environment Commissioner, Jerry DeMarco, who revealed that 12 of the 17 recipients of the multi-billion-dollar payday didn't commit to doing anything like what was outlined in the initiative.
Last week, you exposed the Liberal government's $8 billion Net Zero Accelerator Fund. You revealed the government signed off on the majority of funding agreements without any commitments to reducing emissions. What companies have received money through the Net Zero Accelerator without a commitment to reduce emissions?
So I don't have those reports with me this week because I was here last week speaking about them. But if memory serves correctly, 12 of the 17 did not have commitments to emissions reduction.
So Trudeau gave $8 billion of our tax dollars to 17 companies to not fix a problem that doesn't exist. Government logic at work, folks.